Hey guys, how are you? Welcome to Tarantino's. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make a unique dish. It started in Vidalia, Georgia when I had a restaurant there. We used to do a dish called Chicken Tarantino and everybody used to love it. Forgot all about it actually, so someone just reminded me of it yesterday. We're going to do it a little bit different. We're going to do Shrimp Tarantino. And you can call this whatever you want. Make it at home, add, subtract any ingredients like I always tell you. So what you need to have, if you want to try this dish and make it for yourself, again, another 10-minute dish. All these dishes that I'm showing you guys can be done in 10 to 15 minutes tops. Whether it's one person or 5 people, you can, 15 minutes, that's all you need. All right, so what you need obviously is some shrimp. I like to use a large shrimp, 16-20, which means 16 to 20 pieces per pound. I think that's a great size shrimp. It's not too big and it's not too small. That's why when you order from me, you get like 5 to 6 shrimp because we use like a colossal size, if you will. But 16-20 is my favorite size to use for all my dishes. I'm not really crazy about using smaller shrimp unless that's all I can get at the time. All right, so you need some shrimp. You need some heavy whipping cream, a glass of your favorite white wine. I don't recommend a sweet wine. So for those of you that love drinking the Moscatos and the, Moscato, anything that's sweet, Ruscato, Moscato, forget it. It'll taste funny. So you want to make sure you're using like a Pinot Grigio or whatever other white wine that you like out there, but definitely not a sweet wine because it'll taste funny. Give it an off taste. All right, so white wine, heavy whipping cream, olive oil. Get yourself some pesto or make it yourself. It's up to you. But if for time purposes, grab yourself some pesto at any supermarket. Save you a ton of time. Artichoke hearts, some roasted red peppers, a few mushrooms. Remember, you can leave out anything you want, whatever you don't like. And then, of course, some seasoning, some cheese, and that's about it. And, of course, your fresh garlic. And then I have some fresh basil for garnish after. I'm going to cut that up, slice it, and sprinkle it over the plate, make it look nice. But, all right, so let's get started. So we're going to get our saute pan. We're going to about 1.5 tablespoons of oil, just enough to glaze the bottom of the pan. I want it nice and glazed so that nothing sticks right off the back. You want it to slide smoothly. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add some of our seasoning to the bottom of the pan. Put a little bit more. And then we're going to slice up our mushroom. Hope everyone's having a great day. Rain again. Oh, and I have some Italian cream cake. For those of you that are local, that are by me, $6 for a slice of it. If you've had it before, you remember what it tastes like. It's absolutely delicious. The gentleman that I did the live feed with, Joe Elder, who has now opened up Sweet Onion Breads, he just delivered it to me yesterday. He used to work for me in Vidalia and make all my Italian cream cake. So we do have that tonight for those of you that are interested in ordering some dessert and want to try it. It's absolutely fantastic for those of you that haven't. Then we're going to add our shrimp to the pan. Get this out of the way. Get this out of the way. We got our seasoning in there. I'm going to add my garlic. Nice and thin, or you can chop it, whichever you prefer. And guys, tonight I'll be here, for those of you that are local, I'll be here till 10 o'clock taking orders. So, and we are going to do a special... what was I going to do? Rattlesnake pasta or the chicken and vodka. Chicken and pasta alla vodka. 2 side salads, garlic bread, and a slice of that Italian cream cake. The garlic bread, 2 side salads, and the cream cake, $40. $39.99 for all that. So dinner for 2 for $40. All authentic, all fresh. Can't beat that. So those of you that are interested, give me a call. That is for pickup only. I use about 3-4 cloves of garlic. I love garlic. And just message us your orders or give me a call. The number's on the page, on the Facebook page. Which, if you're watching this on YouTube, it's Tarantino's on Facebook. All right, so we have our garlic in there. I'm going to add my roasted red peppers to it. I'm going to add my artichokes to it. And then I'm going to start sauteing on a high heat. And what you want to do the reason why I'm doing it on a high heat, if my shrimp was frozen, if you bought your shrimp in a, hey, I'm on a live feed right now. Hey everybody, this is my son Joey. You remember him from my day? I'm in the middle of a cooking video. Why are you wasting film? You know film costs money. Alright, let me call you back. I love you. Alright, love you. Bye. Sorry about that, guys. My son. He lives in Florida. I gotta talk to him. Alright, so what I was saying was shrimp. You can use frozen shrimp. It doesn't matter. I particularly like to use the frozen shrimp because I know where it's been, out of the store, or go to, like, if you're here local, Ellis Meats, get your bags of frozen shrimp. You know it's safe. Not coming out of a cooler on the side of the road. Sorry if that offends anybody, but you just never know. You want the safest product. Because remember, food safety is critical. If that sits out more than 4 hours, once you hit 4 hours, forget about it. With any meat, shrimp. Oh, now you're watching, Joey. Yeah, you want to make sure you're dealing with safe food. So, buy it fresh. Make sure it's from a reputable source. This was frozen. I thawed it out overnight. This is actually going to be my lunch today, and unless someone calls and claims it. Don't see the notification. All right, so what we're going to do, while this is browning right here, remember, don't burn your garlic. And we're going to use the white wine to deglaze. Remember I was telling you about before in the other videos how you're going to get all that goodness stuck to the bottom of the pan from sauteing from the shrimp and all the other stuff that we have in there. The white wine's going to, when I put that in there, whether you're using chicken stock, white wine, red wine, whatever dish you're making, it's going to bring all that up off the bottom of the pan and flavor that sauce. That's why our sauces are amazing. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a slice for garnish, a lemon wheel, not that thick, and then I'm just going to, from the center of the wheel, put a slit, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it like this and set it on the center of the plate for a garnish. And then I'm going to use this part to squeeze the juice in once we're ready for that. Take the tails off if you want to take the tails off the shrimp before you put it in there. Now, obviously, if you're using frozen, you're not going to be able to do that. Or you can pull them out when they're at this state, pop off the tails, throw them back in so you don't have to worry about getting your hands all dirty. But yeah, tonight's dinner special, your choice, rattlesnake pasta, chicken alla vodka, and you'll get a dessert. Nice size dessert, big enough to split between 2 people, 2 side salads, and your garlic bread for $39.99. And all you gotta do is call in for that. Alright, this is starting to smell beautiful. Shrimp's almost all the way cooked, almost cooked all the way through, I should say. See how that's looking right there? The colors in this dish are gonna be beautiful too as well. And everything goes together beautifully. Okay, so now I'm gonna add, actually, I'm going to deglaze with my white wine first. See how it's starting to turn golden around the edge of the pan? That's where you want it to be at. That's when you want to do your deglazing. At least for me anyway. Alright, so now we're going to put our white wine in. This is Pinot Grigio. About 1/4 cup. And then what we're going to do is we're going to let that cook. Let that come to a boil. And then we're cooking all the alcohol out. And all we're doing is trying to get the flavors from that white wine. How you doing, Candace? My son, Joseph, who interrupted my video. All right, so the white wine's reducing. I'm going to add a little bit of lemon juice. Then I'm going to add about a tablespoon of this pesto basil. Beautiful flavor. And guys, remember, I can make anything you want. You ever watching these videos, for those of you that are local by me and you want me to make this, or you book me for your in-home events, whenever you book me, remember all these dishes. If there's something that you see, whether it's lamb, duck, I don't care what it is, we'll prepare it for you, whether it be here or if I go to your home to do one of those home visits, those Tuscan experiences. That online menu I have is just for stuff that I can get out of the kitchen, you know, every day for people to get a general idea. of what we have to offer, but we can make anything you want. About a tablespoon of pesto. Set this over here. It's going to flavor it nicely. And don't forget, I already know how much I want to put in of everything. Once you add your cream and the sauces, add light seasoning to it. Do everything lightly and then taste test as your sauce is reducing to see if you want to put a little more pepper in it, if you want to put a little more pesto. That's when you want to start really finalizing the taste of your dish. For those of you who haven't cooked it before. A lot of people say, I can't cook. You can cook. You just gotta start off lightly. And then you just build it to your own liking. Because everybody's taste is different. Alright, so now I'm going to add in my heavy cream. 1 cup. And this sauce is going to have a green tint to it because of the pesto. Alright, so now we're going to let that get hot and start reducing and thickening up. And then we're going to add the cheese to it. And I'm going to cut my basil right now, nice and thin, so this way I can have a nice garnish over the top of it. Nice fresh basil. Don't forget to check out that Sweet Onion Bread by Joel Elder. Alright, so now we have our garnish. This out of the way. Now I'm going to drop my pasta, which I already have ready. I'm just heating it up. Remember, guys, if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments below or private message me, and I can talk you through anything. Remember, we're available for those of you that are in the area of where I'm at. When we're here, I have the DoorDash app open, Uber Eats app, Burrow Takeout, Bullet to Go. We're on all the apps, or you can come directly through us. And if you guys are a paid subscriber, for that $2.99 a month, you get free delivery if you go through us. Or 10% off of whatever it is that you order. And there's a special menu on the support page. Once you become a supporter for $2.99 a month, there's a special menu on there that I'll change like every couple of months for all $10 dishes. Chicken Marsala, $10, if you can believe that. Alright, so we're about to where we want to be with the sauce. It's bubbling nicely, it's starting to thicken. And remember, it's all based on your own opinion, how thick you want that sauce. If it's too thin, cook it a little bit longer. Definitely have your Italian music playing in the background when you're making Italian food. It just brings a nice touch when you're cooking. It feels good. Oh, that's looking great. Alright, so now we're going to add the cheese. So where's everybody watching from? Gail, how are you? Monica? Candace, thank you, Candace. Alright, we're just about finished. Remember, if you're a vegetarian, you don't have to put shrimp or any protein. You can do this with chicken, you can do this with anything you want. And just use vegetable. By the way, that asparagus dish yesterday was off the chain. It was fantastic. Alright, and we are where we need to be. We're going to shut this off. Remember, whenever you're sauteing anything, whenever you're dealing with your pans, don't let your pan touch the plate or the food, because the carbon, especially if you're using gas stove, is going to change the flavor of your dish, or it's going to mark your dish up. But you definitely don't want it touching the food. Alright, so make sure our rim is nice and clean. For presentation purposes, we're going to pull the shrimp up to the top. So if you're doing this for your date, for Valentine's Day, which is coming up, and by the way, I'm open Valentine's Day for any private bookings. If there's someone that wants to throw a Valentine's Day party and have a bunch of couples get together, please call me. I know I'm getting booked up for the 13th for in-home visits. And it doesn't have to be in Georgia. I don't care where you guys are at. Alright, so we got the shrimp pulled to the top. We're going to take our lemon wheel, put that right in the center, put some fresh basil right around the outside. Around the outside, around the outside. All right, so we got our fresh basil on there. What else am I missing? I need some more cheese. Gotta have more cheese. Bada bing. And you know what? I need my paprika. I'm not going to put paprika in it, but I'm going to put it around the edge of the plate just because I love the way it looks, the red, white, and the green. I love the Italian colors. Usually I only do this on spicy dishes, but I just love the colors. Okay, here you go. Here's another dish. 10-minute dish for you guys to make at home. Roasted red peppers, fresh mushrooms. What else did we put in there? Garlic, pesto, lemon, shrimp. Beautiful dish. It's going to taste fantastic. This is what I'm going to have for lunch today. Any questions, please feel free to ask. And if there's anything else that you'd like to see us cook, make sure you private message us. I'll cook whatever you guys want on these live feeds. And I appreciate you guys for watching these and sharing these. I'm here till 10 o'clock, so if you guys need me, give me a call. Don't forget about the dinner specials. It's 2 entrees, 2 side salads, garlic bread, and a nice slice of cheesecake. Or instead of the side salads, if you guys want to do an antipasta for 2 people, we can do that too as well instead of the 2 side salads. And I do also now do the Caesar salads too. So if you want Caesar salad, we can do that. So remember, Tarantino's is all about having your own private chef here locally. I come to you, anything that you want, just because it's not on the menu. If you want piccata, veal piccata, whatever it is, let me know. Give me a heads up if it's something that's not on my regular menu, and I'll cook you guys anything you want. So I appreciate you guys watching, sharing. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Joey, I'll talk to you in a little bit. I'm going to give you a call back, son. I love you. Guys, thank you so much. You have a blessed day. Make sure you drop a line where you guys are watching from and what you think of these videos. We love you. God bless.